Hey guys, JesterLogic here, and I'm going to bring you a basic guide to the Infiltrator for Tribes Ascend. Enjoy. Okay, so the Infiltrator is a one-of-a-kind class in Tribes. It's the only class to have the ability to pick its fights and strike from stealth. This ability makes the class fantastic at both base and stand disruption. The class's strength is not in direct combat due to its low health, so you need to make sure you get the jump on an opponent to secure the victory, especially against heavier classes often seen on defense like soldiers. So when it comes to picking weapons and perks for the Infiltrator class, you want maximum burst damage. This means your first strike on an opponent must do as much damage as possible. Okay, so when it comes to your primary weapon, there are two main choices. While on most classes you want the SMG, the Infiltrator is different. Due to wanting burst damage from stealth, a steady damage weapon like the SMG is not as useful as something that delivers burst damage, like the Spin Fuser or the Jackal. The Jackal is considered stronger than the Spin Fuser, due to its high flexibility, its ability to airburst, and finally the fact you can set traps. The Jackal is one of two weapons currently banned in high level play however, so if you're interested in getting into the competitive scene, learn to use both the Spin Fuser and the Jackal. Your secondary weapon is down to personal preference. Despite what the stats say, they are very different weapons. The daggers have a smaller clip size and slower fire rate, but do more damage per shot and have a very small explosive radius. I personally prefer the pistol due to its higher clip size and fire rate, but either way, you're mostly going to be using this to finish off targets on low health, so try out both of them and see what you prefer. For grenades, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one viable option: sticky grenades. Prison mines won't be used on offense, which is where the Infiltrator dominates. Smoke grenades do increase your margin for error, but I do not think it's worth it for the trade-off of a 1300 damage burst weapon. The sticky grenade is also invaluable against generators and stand D like heavy on flag. When it comes to perks, I generally run the two that maximise my damage output. Safety third gives me an extra sticky grenade, giving me enough to easily take out even a maximum level generator. Quick draw generally helps me in combat, and in those unlucky situations you do need to face off against the defense on even ground, this extra weapon switch from grenade recovery time can be invaluable. Perks however are much more down to choice than anything else, so use whatever you think will help your playstyle the most. One of the main objectives of an Infiltrator in any level of play is taking out the enemy generator. Thanks to the stealth pack, this class can easily slip into the enemy generator room. Use sticky grenades to take out the gen, be careful not to waste any by using it to knock off that last bit of health. This role can sometimes take some practice and some patience, as generator rooms are hives for technicians and their turrets. Play smart and use your stealth to help take out the turrets, or even better, sneak into position out of line of sight and nuke the generator with grenades. When it comes to fighting off defense, like I said before, the Infiltrator is the only class with the ability to choose its fights. So sneak into position before striking and do as much damage as possible in that opening burst. The Jackal can do 1500 damage, and as such will kill any light or medium if you can get all three stickies onto them. When using the Spin Fuser, sneak attacks with sticky grenades and melee hits are always good as well. Once you have the opponent down to low health, switch to your secondary to finish them off. Not only is this usually quicker than reloading, it also saves you ammo. Like I said previously, both knives and the pistol are effective, so take your pick out of the two. The Infiltrator is a class that takes a lot of time to perfect. Getting energy management down is just as important to you as it is to a camper. But once you get the hang of it, as well as knowing when to strike, the class is extremely powerful. So that just about sums it up from me for now. We have got some general offense and defense tactics guides in the work, and we'll start moving on with the more advanced side of the game as well. So keep your eyes peeled, subscribe and favourite for more, and I'll see you next time. Jester out.